Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a story for you that perfectly illustrates the chaos that can unfold when a manager tries to micromanage a team of skilled professionals. So let's dive right in. Picture this. I was working at an FAA facility doing repair and overhaul on critical parts. My job? To fix things that came back from the field, which meant I was always reacting to what came in. There's no way to schedule repairs like you would in production. It's all about urgency and responsiveness. Now, enter our new boss. This guy came over from the production side and had a serious desire to control everything. He couldn't wrap his head around our repair process. To him, everything should be scheduled and predictable, which just wasn't how we operated. About a month in, we had a situation where a customer representative came in to talk to our engineering team. They had questions about a recurring failure on a product I was working on. So, naturally, the engineer brought the customer over to me. I figured it'd be a straightforward chat. I was the technician, right? But oh boy, was I wrong. My boss suddenly swoops in and tells me that I didn't have the authority to answer the question. He insisted that any conversation with someone outside the company had to include either him or quality assurance. It was so ridiculous. So, during our next morning stand-up, he actually reiterated this rule to the entire team. I knew I had to protect myself, so I asked for this directive in writing. To my surprise, within minutes I received an email confirming his decree. You know what that meant? I was officially under supervision. Fast forward about a month. Things were going smoothly, or so I thought, until we had an ISO 9001 audit scheduled. This is a big deal, and it meant there would be an auditor on the repair floor evaluating our processes. Wouldn't you know it? When the auditor arrives, no one else is around, just me. Now, with my boss's strict rules fresh in my mind, I was on high alert. The auditor approaches and asks me what I'm doing. I reply, I'm not allowed to talk to anyone outside the company without my boss or QA present. The auditor looks at me, raises an eyebrow, and asks, Do you know who I am? Well, yes, I did. They had introduced themselves just moments before. But there was no way I was bending the rules now. I told the auditor, I've been given specific instructions and cannot engage. Then they asked if I could show them these instructions. My heart raced. I had sent that email to the printer the moment I realized I was getting audited. I quickly asked the auditor to hold on for just a minute. I dashed off, retrieved the email, and returned to show it to them. The auditor took a look, thanked me, and left. I was relieved, but also kind of anxious about what would happen next. The next morning at our stand-up meeting, things took a dramatic turn. My boss came in with regional management, and you could cut the tension with a knife. He stood there, looking a bit sheepish, and publicly apologized to our team. He announced that we were now allowed to talk to external representatives without needing him or QA present. I couldn't help it. I raised my hand. My boss acknowledged me, saying, An email has already been sent. And it hit me then. He had been put on a performance improvement plan as a result of this whole debacle. He had tried to micromanage us, thinking it would improve communication and compliance, but instead, he ended up learning a hard lesson about trust and the reality of our work. So there you have it, my experience with a boss who tried to control everything and the unexpected consequences that followed. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever had a similar experience with a boss or manager who thought they could control every detail? What happened? Let's discuss in the comments below.